There's one pattern I've noticed on semen retention that actually makes you relapse. So being aware of this pattern is a way to stop it and prevent yourself from relapsing. So what is this thing that makes you relapse? It is shame or guilt. When you look at a energetical chart where you have the vibration frequency, like you have love that is strong, you have being content, which is a bit lower, you have joy, you have all these states of being, you have anger, all the negative states towards the bottom, right? This is like a frequency chart with your emotions, and at the very bottom you have shame and guilt. These are the emotions that are low frequencies and bring you down. And you'll notice that when you're on semen retention or nofap, since you have a lot of energy, you'll start to build momentum. And when that momentum, you're gonna start building projects, you're gonna start building, you're gonna start creating, or at least that's what you should be doing. That's how you should use the energy. But you'll find that with that energy, that kind of happens naturally. You'll be more inclined to want to create. And when you create, you're gonna make progress. But sometimes there comes a point where you hit a wall, you hit a roadblock. And it's important that you don't give up, because if you find yourself struggling and you can't get past this roadblock, or you can't get past this, there's a word for it, this roadblock, you might feel shame, you might feel guilt. And once you start feeling those emotions, you've already relapsed almost. It's already in your head. Let me explain why. Because you start doubting yourself. You're not sure that you're capable of going through and accomplishing this thing, and you kind of want to, subconsciously you're looking for a way out, and that way out is to relapse. You kind of want to sabotage yourself. So you need to be aware of these things so you can avoid it, and to understand that, you don't have to feel these emotions, or to be aware that you're feeling that way so you can overcome it. So you could say, okay, I feel shame. Why am I feeling shame? You can analyze it, and you could switch that into self-love and understanding that, okay, I'm struggling with this, but I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do what it takes to get through it, and I don't have to sabotage myself and relapse. Now, other ways this could express itself is, let's say you challenge yourself to do something, like you see a pretty girl, you want to go talk to her, and then, okay, you feel nervous, you bail out and you don't talk to her. After that, later in the day, you're going to feel shame. You're going to feel like, you're going to be disappointed in yourself. And these emotions, you feel like almost like you're not worthy of semen retention anymore. It's like Thor with the hammer, You feel your state of mind lowers you, and then that leads to a relapse. Now, let me give you guys one story. One example is one time I was in Morocco. I came back from my trip to Morocco. This was a few years ago. It was a family trip during the summer. And right as I came back, I think it was the same day, some friends invited me to go cliff jumping. And I was kind of tired, jet lagged, And I was really scared to jump from the cliff. And everybody was jumping. They were doing like the 10 meter, the like very high cliffs. And I took so long, and I couldn't get myself to do it. I was very scared. And I finally ended up doing like the shortest one, the smallest cliff, after so long, after being like the last one to do it. And even though I did it, I felt kind of embarrassed. I felt kind of shame. I didn't feel good about that. I felt disappointed in myself. And those feelings led to a relapse shortly after, in the coming days, I believe. And that is a pattern that I've noticed repeat itself. Oftentimes when I feel that way, bam, it leads to a relapse. And this doesn't apply necessarily only to semen retention. I think that it can lead to self-sabotaging in different ways as well. So if you notice a similar pattern within yourself, you can be aware of it and switch those emotions to self-love, or at least realize they don't serve you. And yeah, you're in charge of your mind, you choose how you feel, and if you're aware of it, then it can't harm you. You're aware that it's not serving you, it doesn't have to stay. Now that's it for this video. Hope I could provide some value to you. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'm posting 6 days a week, raw, unedited talks, mostly on semen retention. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao.